What is a micropodcast? A micropodcast is simply short form audio content. The unique thing with micropodcasts is that the content it can be purposeless or with a purpose. I've seen creators do both strategies. Some people they just talk about their day aimlessly, which is perfectly fine because there are times that we don't want to think too much. There are TV shows that we resonate with, and one of the reasons we resonate with it is because it's purposeless. And by having a long day and we consume this purposeless content, it allows us to relax and vibe. That is one strategy that you can do whenever you're creating a micro podcast. Another strategy to follow is to have a purpose behind it. Shortly, I'm going to be talking about a couple of different purposes that your micro podcast can have. Just know that these type of episodes, they have an intent behind it. You're not just creating it willy-nilly, but instead you're creating it because there is a reason that you want to create it. There is this intent. You may want to educate, you may want to entertain, you may want to educate and entertain. Just know that there is a purpose. And how you publish micro podcasts is really up to you. You could do it weekly, you could do it daily, you could do it monthly. It doesn't matter. The main thing that you want is to actually record these episodes. And from there, how you publish is completely up to you. The topics that you can discuss is really up to you, but I'm going to give you some suggestions. One strategy is you could make it purposeless and completely ignore this slide. But let's say you are someone that wants to have a purpose behind it. One thing that you can do is to tell stories about yourself. What exactly is your story? What was your childhood like? Did you ever go through a tough time? Any of these experiences can actually turn into a lesson for one of your listeners. There have been times that I'm over here just talking about a day-to-day life for me. And you know what happens? The other person that is listening is like, hey, I kid you not, that one episode where you were just riffing, it changed the way that I think. I'm thinking, wait, for real? And they said yes, it changed the way that they think. And one example I'll give you is that growing up, I used to be really shy. And there was a period when I was talking about when I just could not raise my hand in class, even though I knew the answer. I was just talking about that story. And what happened was another person that was listening to that episode felt heard because he is now a grown man. It's not like he's in class, but he's in work meetings. In a work meeting, one time he knew the answer, but for whatever reason, he could not articulate his idea out loud. And when he saw that I went through the same exact thing a couple of years back, that's when he resonated with me. So telling stories about yourself is an underrated way in order to build an audience. And guess what? As long as you're living, you always have content material. Another type of topic to talk about is something related to personal development. Are you going to the gym? Are you writing more? Are you doing something that is leveling up your life? If so, you want to talk about it because you are at that stage right now where you are actually doing the task. When you are actually doing the task, other people who are listening to it are like, I resonate with this more because this is not just book smarts knowledge. It's based on facts. It's based on this man or woman's experience and this type of content. It's teaching me. So this is another type of material that you could talk about, personal development. And one of the final topics you could talk about are any types of skills that you're learning. What exactly are you learning right now? And what are your, you could say, growing pains with it? Are you trying to learn how to cook? Are you trying to learn how to build something? Are you learning how to code? Just talk about it. You don't have to go to the nitty-gritty details or anything like that. But what you can do is take the time to talk about the ups and the downs of your journey. I mean, think about it like this. How many people do you know, if they documented their entire entrepreneurship journey, it would help you out. You see how these people deal with real world challenges. When you see that, it makes you want to maybe become an entrepreneur yourself, start a side business. So if you are learning any type of skills out there, these are perfect topics for your micro podcasts.